even climbers or people who typically climb mountains just don't wake up one day and like, you know what, I want to take on Everest.
Okay, so I was on TikTok, of
Yeah.
course, and I came across this video where this woman, who was a pregnant woman, who said she was going to climb Mount Everest.
Oh, does she
So,
know how many people die climbing that mountain? And she's doing it pregnant?
yeah,
Why?
let's see.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, at 33 weeks pregnant, I decided to climb Mount Everest, thinking it was my last chance. I never imagined this would happen. So, this is not AI. That is
Yeah.
her pregnant on Mount Everest.
Okay.
And it says, fear and common sense were screaming, stop. But inside, there was this dream, if not now, maybe never. I knew the risk, but I felt this might be my last chance. And when I read that, I was like, hello, CPS.
Right. Yeah.
Because she knew the risk.
Yeah.
And her intuition was telling her not to do it. And I was thinking, where's her family in all of this?
Yeah. Who is she talking to?
And she's talking to us.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, why didn't a tour guide stop her or something like this?
It's
Something
your
like that.
choice, I suppose.
Oh,
But then it says, I stared at my backpack, getting ready for the most dangerous climb of my life. My mind was split between my baby and the fact that I was risking it all. Fear and excitement, you just can't escape it. And so it feels to me like she's an adrenaline junkie. It's
okay.
like,
You have to be.
you know,
You got to
like,
be a certain type of person to want to climb Mount Everest. I mean, like, even climbers or people who typically climb mountains just don't wake up one day and like, you know what, I want to take on Everest. Like, you just have to be a special type of person to want to do something
an adrenaline
like that.
junkie.
Yeah.
But you could be an adrenaline junkie but not pregnant.
Okay. Yeah.
know
Fair
what I
enough.
mean?
Fair enough. Right.
Because now you're putting your baby's life in danger.
Right. Yeah.
And so it says, every second of packing felt painful. What to take, how to be ready for anything. My worries for my baby mixed with the thought of that height and the possibility of death or being unalived.
Right.
I stepped into the unknown, leaving behind the comfort I was used to.
Where's the husband? What, or the boyfriend or the baby daddy? Like,
Right.
What,
And that's
you
what I
got
was
you got my
thinking.
kid, right?
And there should, with everything that's going on, it's like, should the father be able to have some kind of rights to say, hey, that's my baby in there.
Yeah.
I know I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your body, but now you're risking
Yeah.
the safety of my
My child, yeah.
And I don't want to assume that there is no one who doesn't care about her, but it feels like she's gonna do it anyway.
Right.
And then it says, the climb totally took over. For a while, I forgot everything, even my pregnancy.
Okay.
My body, the mountain, my breath, it all became one until reality hit me. And I kind of felt like maybe she didn't want to be pregnant. Maybe there's something hormonally going on inside of her, because she was saying this was her last chance. But why would it actually be
her last chance? Right.
If after you have
Right.
the baby,
Plenty of people with children go climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Just get a babysitter.
All right. So.
At the peak, I felt a sharp pain. The thought hit me. Labor. Right here in the middle of Everest. Icy winds and freezing cold. The first contractions tore through me, and I knew there was no going back. My strength was draining, and the pain was unbearable. I tried to go down, but every minute brought labor closer. When my water broke, I realized I couldn't make it alone. So there was always the possibility of her going into labor, because you got to think the heights that she's at.
Right.
It could induce labor. And so I know you have to sign something to actually climb Mount Everest. And I still don't know why she was allowed to do it. But I was just like, this just doesn't make any sense, because now other people got to come and save her
Right.
after risking her and her baby's life. And a helicopter had to come. At that height, surrounded by ice and rock, a helicopter appeared. They picked me up and my baby right on the summit. I was almost blacking out, but finally felt relief and gratitude for being saved.
Okay.
In the hospital, the doctor saw my state, complete exhaustion, no energy left. He gave me supplements, saying they helped me at the cellular level, restore my energy, and help me recover faster after such a challenge. And I'm like, doctor, call CPS. Within a week, I felt my strength coming back, ready to live again. As I was discharged, I thanked the doctor, and he smiled, handed me a bottle of supplements. Here, this will help you. What about a mental health professional as
Right.
well? Back at home, I looked at my son and knew his name would be Eric, in honor of the mountain that gave us a new life.
Odd.
I mean,
That was it? That's the end of the story?
yeah. And maybe this is fake, because I'm thinking maybe she used AI to incite rage bait.
Yeah, I feel like this story can't be real. Especially with it happening, it probably would have made national headlines. But as we was looking through some of the photos, I was like, some of this stuff doesn't look like it's
Yeah.
real, or it could have been AI generated.
But still, call CPS, because the baby look real.
Yeah, well, the baby's definitely real, but I think some of the things like this right here,
It look fake.
yeah, this looked like a cutout image.
But
And
but
the
people
baby
like this,
put on there.
listen, people like this should still be punished. If you want to make a fake story about you and your baby climbing Mount Everest and inciting rage bait,
Yeah,
CPS to
because
still
it
come to your house
it doesn't
and
make
check
it
on your mental well-being.
It doesn't make sense that someone would want, a pregnant woman would want to undertake something like this.
And allowed to do
Yeah,
so.
and a lot. Yeah, and then people not stop her. But then at the same time, this image right here looks like it's AI generated or
Right.
it's fake. Yeah, who knows?
Either
it
way,
just-
she crazy.
Yeah.
Either way,
this don't
crazy.
seem. It don't seem right. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it was smart for her to do that. If this is real, I'll have to look more into this. I think it's crazy. Just yeah,
But
crazy.
that's my TikTok crazy story for today.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you
Hello,
think this is
CPS.
real or it's crazy?
Either
but
way,
either
call
way,
CPS.
yes, something is wrong with this lady, especially if she wants to do something like this, whether she's trolling or telling the truth. As always, like, share, and subscribe, guys. We'll see y'all next time.